Welcome, adventurers! Joel D.D. Algren here, bringing you another fresh brew from my corner of the world. Today, we are looking at 3 potions. The Silver Tier Potion, an extremely powerful brew. The Troll Blood Serum, for those long battles ahead. The Xolotl Whiskey, for when your fighting prowess just needs that little extra boost. The Silver Tier and the Whiskey are both inspired from a short story called I Run a Bar That Serves One-of-Kind Drinks by T.J. Lee. There's a link to the story in the description below as well. It's a fairly good read and very, very fun, I think. While the Troll's Blood Serum is of my own creation. So, let's get right into this. Let's take a look at the Silver Tier Potion first. It is contained in a teardrop-shaped vial wrapped with a silver chain. The stopper has a combination lock to keep it secure and safe. The logo depicts a teardrop falling from the moon with a fiery trail behind it. It reads Professor Al-Ashid Samail's Silver Tier Brew. Your cycle shall not end as long as you keep this close. 1 pull for injury, 2 for death. Now, for what it does. This brew contains up to 5 uses. I'll leave this up to your DM, of course, how many uses there actually is for it. When you use this potion, you have 2 options. 1, take 1 pull and you gain the effects of a lesser restoration and great restoration, as well as a full heal. 2, you can take 2 pulls or administer 2 pulls to someone else, and you will bring them back to life. This only works within 1 hour of death. Now, that is a very spicy brew indeed. Next up, we have the Troll's Blood Serum. Housed in a vial, swirling with emerald and earthen hues, this serum is thick with the essence of troll vitality. The concoction bubbles with life of its own, a telltale sign that the potion's potent healing powers are contained within it. It is said to be brewed from the blood of trolls who dwell in the deepest and most untamed forests, drawing upon their legendary regenerative abilities. This has only 1 use, as most normal potions do, but it has 2 effects or abilities when used. First off, restorative power, giving the drinker the effect of a lesser restoration, and regenerative essence, giving the drinker a limited form of regenerative power. Now, this works in a way at the end of each of their turn, they roll a d4 and gain that much HP back. But, just as with trolls, this effect will not work if they have taken fire or acid damage that round. This effect lasts for 3 turns. Now, for the DMs out there, of course, you can easily buff or reduce the power of this to fit your world better, either adding more turns so the effect lasts or lessen it. You can also change the D4 to a D6 or maybe even put it as a fixed regenerative number. Lastly, we have the Xolotl Whiskey. This uniquely designed bottle resembles that of an Aztec temple, with a black foundation rising to an altar adorned with red steps. The cork itself is just a plain wooden stopper. The label reads, "The Black Brewery brings you Xolotl Whiskey, the beverage that gives as much as it takes." So, what does this potent whiskey give our users? Well, firstly, it enhances your prowess in battle. When you drink this brew, you gain a +2 to dex or strength. This is the user's choice. However, it also reduces 1 of your other abilities, with -2 to charisma or intelligence, whichever of these 2 is the highest. Both of these effects last for a full hour when used. So, that was the 3 potions or brews that I wanted to talk a little bit about today. They will all be up on my Patreon for free in a raw format for an entire week here. If you want them as spell cards, the ones you have been seeing in this video from time to time, they're also up there for my $5 patrons to download and print, ready for go. I do hope you enjoyed the content that I brought you today, and that you consider subscribing, liking the video, and commenting, of course. All my other socials are in the description as well. Thank you for listening so much. Till next time, adventurers. Bye-bye.